everybody, welcome back to Sunset Wildlife Connections YouTube vlog channel. My name is Margaret, and today I have a crazy story to tell you about this little guy. So this is a homing pigeon, as you can see. I'm gonna try to see if I can hold him with like one hand. Look at how pretty he is with his little gray. He's very beautiful. Can you turn around? I'm gonna put him back. So he has a super crazy story that I'm going to tell you guys first, but he is out of quarantine today, so we're actually going to put him with the rest of our 7 birds in our flock. But I kind of wanted to tell you guys the story first because it's a super crazy story. So a couple weeks ago, I got a phone call from somebody who is in the same town that we are in, which we are close to Pensacola, Florida. So they're in the same town as us, and they call us and they're like, hey, so a weird situation happened. We found this bird and it literally walked right up to my husband, and we think that it's a pigeon. So we put it in a dog crate, and then we went out and bought some seed, and it does have a band. So we called the band number, and the lady is from Georgia. So remember, we're near Pensacola, Florida. This bird flew down from Georgia, and racing pigeons is a thing. There is like a whole sect of people that race pigeons. You know, we do stuff like weddings and, you know, funerals, things like that with our pigeons. That's pretty normal. That does happen, but people will race them. So they will release them off of their property, and then the birds fly back to the property. Something happened. This was one of her older birds who would teach the other birds how to fly and where to go. Sometimes stuff happens, something spooks them, and the flock can break up, the flock can go awry. Well, most of the birds returned home, -2. One showed up about an hour from their facility, and then the second one, this one, showed up all the way here in Florida. It's literally such a crazy and wild story. But I am super happy that he did make it here. So obviously the people did contact us after a couple days, and they were like, we're not sure if she's going to come get him. They said if we found him a home that he could just stay with her there, or that they could just rehome him. So that's what we ended up doing. We obviously they rehomed him. I did end up calling the band as well. I'm not going to share their information with you guys for their own privacy purposes, since they don't do social media. You know, social media is a whole thing. So yeah, now we have a 8th bird, and he has been doing really well here in quarantine. I have had him on a little bit of a strict diet. He was thin when he first got here, so I did beef him up a little bit, gave him a bunch of food, and now I'm keeping and maintaining the weight so that he will train with the rest of my pigeons. Now, if you guys know, if you've been following me, then you know that I free fly the pigeons, and then I have one pigeon who I hand train. He is hopefully going to be a flyer. Hopefully he doesn't take my birds to Georgia. Can you please leave the birds here in Florida? So we're going to put him together today. We're probably not going to get him flying at all yet. I'm going to get him really comfortable in the crate, just like I did with all the other pigeons. And then once I feel like he's comfortable, he knows what he's supposed to be doing, then we can start extending and seeing what happens. Hopefully he follows the other birds and they kind of teach him the ropes. So this is an experienced bird. I'm really hoping he doesn't just take off and go. Let's go put him together. What I'm actually going to do is actually going to come back later. I'm going to have an intern filming me, but I'm going to go deep clean the goats. But I wanted to get the story out, show you guys what was going on today before I got too hot and all nasty and sweaty. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to put him in with our other 8 pigeons. Are you ready, buddy? This is a small cage. I'm ready to get you out. Let's get going. Ready. Okay, the plan is that I'm going to put a little bit of food in here, sprinkle just a little bit of food, load up the pigeons. I'm going to go get our other pigeon, put him into the crate with them, feed them all the food. Then I'm going to take out one at a time, deworm each one at a time, so all of them are done on one day, and then put them back individually one at a time. Then I can feel everybody, see how everybody is, see how everybody looks, and then we'll see how the interactions and things like that go. All right, guys, I know you guys are hungry. All right, let's go get our other little pigeon. right, and I do think that we picked a name for him. Faith, I don't even think I told you this. Did I tell you his name?
Is it Shakespeare or something?
Yeah, we decided to name him Shakespeare. Most of them are named after, like love and like characters like that. So like, cause we have like Cupid and Petals and Rose. So we thought Shakespeare would be perfect since his story is super dramatic, right? So let's go see how he does. Okay, are you ready, Shakespeare? Oh my gosh, you're outside. You're always outside. You're actually outside. All right. All right, little buddy. Well, we're gonna change their waters, set their grit in there, and then we'll come back. I'm gonna set them in the shade actually, so it's not super hot. All right, everybody's done eating. We're gonna put them back. Nobody even knows or even cares that there's another pigeon in there. Do you care? Chicken lobster first. Look at him.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah. Tubby tub.
Bye.
I know, honey. Yeah, that's nice. He was definitely thin when we first got him. Handling them.
I'm not gonna hurt them if I...
They are pretty hardy. Like, obviously, you don't want to
Yeah.
hurt them, but... So her, I don't know. She's got this thing on her side.
Ooh.
It's worse, too. Right next to her ear. I don't know if she's a little bitty. There? What do you think? Thirsty? So hard to get film. Shakespeare, where are you? You're at the bottom. What you doing down there? Hanging out with your new friends? What you think? So he looks like a younger bird to me, even though the lady told me that he was actually, you know, the more experienced one. Just like the shape of his beak, he looks a little bit more like dove-like if you were to try to compare it. But I feel like that's usually a sign of a young pigeon. So he just looks like a baby pigeon to me, but you know, that could just be genetics and breeding. You know, again, I don't breed pigeons, right? I might in the future just to get a larger flock, and then I don't have to, you know, rescue or purchase anymore, which I would probably still take in more rescues if they had more space. But yeah, so far everything's looking good. They don't seem to even really like care that he's in there at all. I did have to separate one pigeon, and I'll show you guys that in just a second, and I'll show you exactly why I've got to, why I had to pull one of the pigeons. So I will go show you her, but so far he looks pretty good. And we're actually going to start his training tomorrow. So he'll start training into the crate. So it's good that he got to feed in it today and be with the other pigeons, and now he can just kind of relax for the rest of the day and, you know, get used to the new enclosure and all of his new friends. Okay, so this is Rose. She's the one who has the black tail. But if you look closely, well, I know she's kind of moving quickly, but you can see that there's that sore on the side of her head. And that was there earlier in the week, and I was just kind of monitoring it. And it does look worse. It doesn't look infected or anything like that. But usually when pigeons have something going on, other pigeons will pick at it. And I'm pretty sure she's a female, so I think that, you know, a male might be like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with you? And kind of over groom her. And so that's why it's looking worse. So we already have this set up from quarantine, right? She's not necessarily in quarantine, but once I see it heal, which pigeons are very hardy and they heal very quickly. So I don't really expect her to be in here for a super long time. Definitely not 2 weeks, maybe a week at max. And then she'll go back in with the rest of the other 7. So it might just be good to have, you know, one less bird out in the big enclosure anyways, because, you know, that'll help at least Shakespeare get a little bit more used to the other pigeons. And then, you know, it'll give her some space and a little bit of a break as well. And I'm not flying anybody yet because we have to retrain Shakespeare. So nobody's going to be flying around anyways. So you're not missing much, girlfriend. It's perfect time actually to be separated. Okay. He's very confused. He's like, why are all the pigeons so excited? Should I be down there? Oh, he's coming. Yeah, he's down there. He's like, this must be where we eat. Good job, buddy. Good job figuring it out. Yeah, good job. So smart. He's like, I follow these pigeons. There he is. I know. That's so great though. We'll just keep feeling him and stuff. You can probably, I don't know, maybe today we should pick them all up and feel them again. I didn't start it, sorry.
I got it.
You know, it's so awkward in a dress though. Alright, what you got? So you ready? Big king pigeons, our hand pigeon. A decent amount of seed considering. See how he's such a bad flyer? I don't know.
I know, he sings.
Such a bad flyer, poor guy. Bald head. Alright, last but not least. Come here, Shakespeare.
Pretty.
Doesn't he look young to you? Look
Yeah,
at that
he does
a
look
baby
like a baby.
face.
Yeah.
She said he was one of her more like well-trained ones, and I'm like, okay. He looks so young. Okay, you ready to go home? He's like, now what's everybody eating? Look at him going to the grit. Oh, good job. You figured it out. Good job.
So smart. Bye, pigeons.
Well.
Yeah. Now we have black, gray, brown.
Mm-hmm.
All the colors.
Little cyclops in there.
Yeah, right? What about diversity?
I know. They look good, though. I feel like it looks cool.
It's like a little gradient.
Yep. Okay, so we have a little Rose here. She's doing really good. It's been a couple days, and she is doing good. You can tell she is healing a little bit. I'm not really touching it because it's in such a weird spot between her ear and her eye that I'm just kind of letting it heal on its own. It'd probably go faster if I could get some chlorhexidine on it. And I have been wiping some on there, but I'm just kind of letting her do her thing, feeding her, and she's been doing good. So, good job, girl. Now we're going to go see where our pidgeys are. Hi, Shakespeare. Hi, pidgeys. There he is back there wondering, what are we doing? Are you going to be good today? You are. Oh my gosh, you're so smart. Huh? We are, I think, just going to back this up just a hair, since he clearly, like, understands what he's supposed to do. And I think that he'll follow the other pigeons. So let's just back this up a hair and see if he'll run in there. Bait it. All right, let's just see what happens. Oh my gosh. I don't even know where he was in that pile. I'll have to rewatch that to see where he went. But that was great. He went right in. He knows what he's doing. So that is such a good thing. So good bird. All right. Looking good so far. You're such a good boy, huh? You're so smart. You are very smart, little Pidgey. You're very smart and beautiful. Look at how pretty you are. Yeah, you. I see you, King. I know. You love attention. I know. Good job, birds. So smart. Nice. That was good. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate your support. If you could please like, give me a comment, and share this video with one of your animal-loving friends. That would mean a lot to me. If you are not already, please subscribe to our channel. I share all kinds of aspects of animal rescue, and I have a ton of fun videos planned for the fall. So make sure you guys are liking and following. Ready, go. Oh, I'm sorry, King. I know. You're not the one that's supposed to fly. Hate it. He does so good, though, doesn't he?